Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society. Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society.
सोचने से कहाँ मिलते हैं तमन्नाओं के शहर, सोचने से कहाँ मिलते हैं तमन्नाओं के शहर, चलना भी ज़रूरी है मंजिल को पाने के लिए. A very warm good morning to the August gathering joining us today for the induction program for the batch of 2024. I, Noyonika Banik, on behalf of Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg, would heartily like to welcome Dr. M.K. Gupta Sir, Principal BIT Durg, Dr. Manisha Sharma Ma'am, Vice Principal BIT Durg, respected faculty members, and my adored juniors, who I am sure are enthusiastically ready to begin a new and the most important chapter of their lives. Now, I would request Bhavini Agrawal from 3rd SEM IT to kindly mark the beginning of today's program by rendering Saraswati Vandana. Please, Bhavini.
माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे, ऊनैस अज्ञान उददिसे, ऊनैस अज्ञान उददिसे, वीणा पाणी तारदे, 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 माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhavini. College life, nothing less than a Shakespearean novel. And it takes you through a bundle of emotions and experiences, makes you lose, makes you win, teaches you the equal importance of success and failure and whatnot. But most importantly, it prepares you for the battle of life. The next 4 years of engineering here at Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg, is going to be the turning point of your lives, and I hope that this batch makes the best out of it. Without further ado, I would request Dr. Manisha Sharma Ma'am, Vice Principal and Dean Academics, BIT Durg, to kindly welcome our new batch. Madam has a teaching and research experience of 27 years and is presently the Vice Principal of BIT Durg. Madam is also the head of Training and Placement Office BIT Durg and the Dean of Electrical and Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at CSVTU. She has been given the title of Lady Engineer by Institute of Engineers, Bhilai Local Centre, and has been awarded with the National Award 2020 of Best Teacher by Ministry of Education, Government of India. Madam has published more than 72 papers in national and international journals. 20 papers been published in SCI and Scopus Index journals. She has 2 software copyrights to her credit, 3 book chapters and 1 book. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Neonika. Is it visible, Sparsh? Is it visible?
Yeah, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am.
Is it visible, Sparsh?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am. And you may continue.
Is the screen visible? Is the presentation visible? May I start?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible. Please start.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Neonika, once again. Good morning, everybody. I would like to quote Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He said, educationists should build the capacities of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurship, and moral leadership among the students and become their role model. Built on these foundations, I welcome you all to one of the leading institute, BIT Durg. Welcome to the legacy of leaders. Let us recall your last year. Bags full of books, assignments, home to tuition, another tuition. God forbid what happens to the brain with overdose of instructions from parents, relatives, teachers, friends, and whatnot. And as if that was not enough, there was the lockdown, uncertainty. I'm able to feel your pain. And then finally, the results. And there the confusion. Which branch and which college? Here I would like to state few points. First of all, I feel 12th class students have really less clue about the depth of the core engineering branches. Secondly, I feel that almost 700 engineering institutions are offering the core engineering branches. Then there must be substantially, there is a good reason, there's a good logic that they are being offered by these institutions. It means sufficient amount of work is being done in these core engineering branches, and it's a need of the industries. One more point I feel is that whatever is the best branch, everybody wants to get the best branch, the top engineering branch. The so-called as the top engineering branches, they becomes overcrowded within few years of time. It happens. It has always happened. When I was doing my engineering, electronics was at the top. Within few years, mechanical was at the top. So it's a sinusoidal way. The engineering, one of the engineering branch comes at the top. There few years, and then there is a gap between the supply and the demand. Since everybody is going for the same branch, there is more of supply and the demand, there comes a gap between them. So what I feel, what we all feel, that all branches are equally good. What is more important is your aptitude and the interest for that branch. So more importantly, what you have taken is of your interest. Is it that so? or it is just this chal, maybe beard chal that we call it as. So I more of I think that you should go for the branch that is of interest to you. Now, who are engineers? I feel that engineers are basically the problem solvers in one line. If the engineers do not have any problem, they create problems. Recently, the engineers felt that they are having a problem in controlling the diet. Then they devised the diet sensor. This molecular sensor, before eating your pizza, you can scan your pizza and you can know how much calories you are eating in your pizza, or how much fat is there in your cheese. Or you can scan your apple or fruits or vegetables and can know how much sweet your fruit is. And the entire content of your fruit and vegetable can be seen in your mobile. So I welcome you to become a proud engineer. Now, the USP of BIT Durg, the unique selling point of BIT Durg, we make good technocrats along with holistic development. We make them, as a result of this, they become Atmanirbhar, they get good jobs, and of course, we are having a legacy of 35 years. In the process of making them good technocrats, in the first year, we teach them basic sciences and engineering. In the second year, we teach them basics of their branch. Third year, we teach them interdisciplinary and the specialized subjects. In fourth year, there are more application subjects leading to the BTech degree. In order to promote our meritorious students, we give various awards like Gold Medal Award, Memorial Award, Alumni Awards, and so on. In the process of making them good technocrats, we encourage our students to participate in Smart India Hackathon. Smart India Hackathon is the world's largest digital product development in the area of software as well as hardware. It is organized yearly by Government of India. In this, problem statements are given by different ministries and companies, and engineering students are supposed to come up with the solution. Till date, nearly 1800 problem statements have been given by 256 companies, and our students have finished among as top 4 related to a problem statement. Now here I want you to pay attention. I want you right from now start thinking that you will participate in the Smart India Hackathon. This will open your door to internships and placements. If your product that you have developed given by the relevant to the problem statement given by the industry, if your product is good, that particular industry may give you the internship placements. It will also open the door to entrepreneurship, since Government of India is saying that the winners of Smart India Hackathon, they will give the seed company to the winners so that they may start their own company to develop those products in mass scale. So you can think about this seriously. Other competitions that our students participate, and I again want you to note down this, that you can participate in many software competitions. I have stated only a few. The software competitions organized by Google, like GSOC, CodeJam, Hashcode. If you participate in these competitions, the door for Google will open to you. You can practice every day your coding skills through coding websites like HackerRank, LeetCode, InterviewBit, HackerEarth. In HackerEarth, you can even participate in the company-specific hackathons. You can also participate in the hardware competitions, and our students do it regularly. Like these are the hardware competitions for core engineering branches, like Texas Instruments Innovation Challenge, Xilinx Hardware Design Contest, Altair Optimization Contest. The winners of Texas Instruments Innovation Challenge are mentored by IIM Bangalore and DST and the Government of India, again for their mass production of their product. Since our students focus on the university examinations, They perform well in the university examination. Almost every year, 15 students are placed in the top 10 merit list of the university. The students perform well also in the national level GATE and CAT examination in order to pursue higher studies. Last year, Kalpit Agrawal secured an All India rank 1 in GATE 2020. The institute also promotes holistic development of the students. In order to promote the holistic development, all-round development of the students, we have 8 clubs: Astro Club, Vista Club, PAC Club, Clicks Club, Techno Hub Club, QuizBiz Club, Developers Community, Literary Club. We also organize yearly Tech Fest OJAS. The Techno Hub Club, QuizBiz Club, and the Developers Community Club are under the Training and Placement Office. As a result of these clubs, our students perform well at the national level co-curricular and extracurricular activities as well. They have won various prizes at the national level. We also promote sports. We regularly conduct tournaments at the interdepartmental level, inter-college level. Our students have also represented in the inter-university national level tournaments as well. As a part of contribution to the society, we have NCC Army Wing, 2 units of it, and also NSS, 2 units of NSS. You can contribute to the society by joining the NSS and the NCC Wing. I'm recalling one incident. Recently, we have shifted to a new colony, and our next door neighbor, they were going to Bilaspur. So they said that you may keep our pet at your house for 2 days. So they said कि हमारा pet जो है just 2 दिन के लिए अपने घर पे रख लीजिए. तो I'm very afraid of pet. I'm really scared of pet. So, but since recently I have shifted to that colony and next door neighbor, I said, okay, I'll manage. And I was getting a phone call after every half an hour from them that अभी ये particular biscuit का time है, अभी please give this particular this thing to the pet, या फिर ये particular temperature पे water देना, and so many instructions were there after every hour. I was just recalling that I just thought at that time, I'm teaching in BIT Durg for the last 27 years, but I have not received a single phone call from the parents till date. Though the parents leave their 18 years kid at the institute. 18 years is such a crucial age, it's such a delicate age, and nothing is more adorable than your kids. But I have not received a single phone call from the parents. Why is it so? I think it is the reason is that the parents have enormous faith in us. They believe BIT, they believe the institute. They feel so secure that the students are in BIT Durg, so they feel assured that our students are at BIT, and I think they'll take care of the entire thing. That belief we have developed in the society of our institute. Another USP of BIT Durg is that we make our students Atmanirbhar. We have an AICT sponsored entrepreneurship development cell and incubation center approved by MSME, and also MOU with various organizations to promote entrepreneurship and startups. We promote innovation. It can be at the small level to the product development. Even in the COVID times, the difficult times, our students have developed various products to fight COVID-19. They have developed a medical robot in order to assist the doctors to see their patients against corona. This medical robot was presented to Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad, Minister for Communication, Electronics and IT and Law and Justice, Government of India. Now I'm coming to the main challenge of engineering, that is employability challenge. nearly 13 lakh engineers graduate every year, but only 6 lakh engineers are employable. Industry says that we need more engineers. There is a demand, but they say that many of the engineers, graduated engineers, are not employable. I feel when the students enter their engineering, they definitely ask, many times the students come to us during admission time and they ask that, what will be the CTC, madam? What will be the what is the highest CTC or the average CTC package that we can expect after engineering? But nobody asks to us that what is the responsibility of yours as an engineer? What should I do to get that CTC? What is the responsibility of yours towards the society, towards the parents? So what is the placement requirement? I would like to share you right from the first year so that it can be at the back of your mind always. The placement requirement is, first of all, you become eligible for placement. You should have at least 65% with no current backlogs. If your percentage is higher than 65%, you can go to higher CTC package companies. But this is the minimum requirement to sit in the placement drive of any company. You should pursue good projects during interview time. If you have done good projects, they will make a lot of difference. And I'm talking about live projects. You should work on the industry problems. I have already shared that if you participate in the competitions by the industries, nowadays things are open. Things are open. There are no boundaries as such. The industries are giving their problem statements. You develop your product. You do a project related to that problem statement. So do good projects, live projects, relevant to the industry. Pursue the internship. It can be research and industry-based internship. Internship can directly convert to your placement. If you are doing internship at a good place, you have done your internship reasonably well, you will get your placement. Good communication skills is the basic requirement, and extracurricular and sports will always be an added advantage. This will develop these team spirit in yours, the leadership skills as such. So this is the requirement of the placements. In order to get the internship, the institute will always assist you. Institute was awarded by AICT and Internshala with notable mention award 2019 for best internship and placement. BIT Dug received an All India rank of 104 for among the AICT approved institutions for the best internship and placement. So no doubt the institute is with you to give the internships and placement. But as I have already said, कि internships provide करने के लिए कोई, in the digital world there is no boundaries. आज की डेट में if you are having the skills, right skills, you will definitely reach to the height you wanted to. Point ये है कि you acquire those skills. मेहनत करते जाइए, सक्सेस आपके पास अपने आप आएगी. Don't be impatient. आएगी, अपने आप आएगी. The point is be focused and just go on doing it. The world is waiting for you. The industries need skilled people. They need people with enthusiasm. Like these portals, these are all internship portals. AICT internship portal, ये government of India का internship portal है. The industries, if they need interns, वो यहाँ पे post करते हैं and you can apply for the internship. Internshala is again internship portal. Let's Intern, LinkedIn, InternBit, ये सब internship के portals हैं. यहाँ पे industries अपनी internship के requirements post करती हैं. You can apply for the internship. AngelList is an internship portal for startups. Startups अपनी internship requirements यहाँ पे post करते हैं. Indeed and Smart Recruiters ये दोनों ऐसे internship portals हैं जिसमें आप अपना resume share करिएगा and that resume will be shared by many companies And if they find those companies suitable, if they find your resume suitable, again, you will get the internships. So there are no boundaries. अभी दुनिया आपके लिए पूरी ओपन है. कोई भी अपॉर्चुनिटी किसी एक इंस्टीट्यूशंस पे या कुछ इंस्टीट्यूशंस पे कन्फाइंड नहीं है. If you have the skill, you will get it. The point is that, are you employable? Have you developed those skills in yourself? Were you being focused during every year? क्या आपने अपने resume को build up किया so that you can get the internship? I hope I'm able to tell you, and right from the first year, I'm able to give you that direction in which you are supposed to get the internships and the placements. Training and placement cell assist you for internship and placement. We have MOU with NCUT Taiwan for student exchange program and internships. Recently, training and placement cell ने Coursera के साथ, EDX के साथ में tie up भी किया, so that you may pursue the courses, especially in the area of specialized areas. You know, ये जो Coursera and EDX courses, they are being put up by MIT and Harvard. So you can pursue those courses as well, assisted by the training and placement office. On an average, 30 companies visit VIT Durg, and almost 276 to 80 students are being placed. The advantage is when the company visit VIT Durg, advantage ये होता है कि आपका जो competition है वो बहुत limited number of students के बीच में होता है. That you will compete only among 500 students or 400 students who are eligible. आपका competition उनके among होता है to get the placement. So whenever the company is coming to VIT Durg, the placement is very easy. So grab that opportunity whenever the companies are coming to VIT Durg. But ऐसा भी नहीं है कि companies more open है to the world as such. We have collaborations with various companies like Panasonic, Baiju, Hindustan Unilever Limited, Genpact, TCS, Capgemini, Cognizant, SAP, IBM, and so on. We have a legacy of 35 years. This is our unique selling point. 30 batches of seniors are standing behind you. They are supporting you. Honorable Shri Umesh Patel ji, he is the Minister of Higher Education and Technical Education. He is a BITN. In almost all fields and in almost all companies, you will find BITN. You have professors working in IITs as BITNs. BITNs are working as professor in various IITs, and even in the institutes, universities in US as well. BITNs are also working in research organizations like ISRO, CSIR, DRDO, BARC, and whatnot. You will get in almost all research organizations, you will get the BITNs. In all MNCs, you will find the BITNs. It may be Microsoft, Amazon, JP Morgan, Apple. The CEO of Panasonic India and South Asia is a BITN, Mr. Manish Sharma. He is a BITN. Our students are also placed in almost all the public sector units, maybe it in SAIL, NTPC, BHEL. Also, BITNs are there in almost all administrative services like IAS, IRS, IFS. Ms. Namrata Jain of 2017 batch, probably, he secured an All India rank of 12th in UPSC examination, and she is presently the IS officer. You will find many BITNs as entrepreneurs as well. We have produced more than 106 entrepreneurs, 106 CEOs and CTOs, to name a few. A few CEOs and CTOs are mentioned here. Mr. Suhas Nath Mishra, the co-founder of Paperboat, is a BITN. So you have a backup of 30 batches. The seniors are standing behind you, a legacy of 35 years. BITians have always made the nation proud. Wouldn't you join? Welcome and be a part of leading educational institute and feel the difference. Thank you. Welcome once again to BIT Durg.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would kindly request Dr. M.K. Gupta, sir, Principal BIT Durg, to address the gathering. Dr. Mohan Kumar Gupta, sir, born and brought up in Bhilai, has a total field and teaching experience at undergraduate and postgraduate level of more than 28 years. Sir completed his bachelor's in civil engineering from Government Engineering College, Raipur, now NIT Raipur, in 1990 with honors and secured fourth position in merit list. He then opted for post-graduation and did his master's in structural engineering from SGSITS Indore in 1992 with honors. In 2003, he obtained PhD from Visvesvaraya National Institute of Technology, Nagpur, and was awarded by Institution of Engineers, Bhilai Local Centre for completing PhD from an elite institution at a very early age of 34 years. He has published more than 86 research papers in national and international journals and conferences. In recognition to his work in the field of steel structures, he was nominated as a technical member of Structural Engineering and Sectional Committee by Bureau of Indian Standards, New Delhi in 2006. Since then, he has contributed a lot to the committee and is now viewed as an expert in the field of steel structures at national level. Please, sir, we welcome you.
Thank you. So, very good morning to all of you. It is my pleasure to welcome the 35th batch of students to Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. First of all, I will very briefly tell you about our institute, what our institute has to offer to you, and then I will tell you what are the things that we expect you to do during your 4 years of stay at Bhilai Institute of Technology. The institute was established in the year 1986. It is managed by Bhilai Institute of Technology Trust. So we have a rich experience of 35 years. The institute was established under the guidance of visionary industrialists with the support of SAIL, Bhilai Steel Plant. We are the first self-financed institution in the undivided Madhya Pradesh. We are also the first technical institute conferred with autonomous status in the state by UGC. We are affiliated to Chhattisgarh Swami Vivekanand Technical University, Bhilai. See, when the institute started in the year 1986, the intake was only 180. We had only 4 undergraduate branches: civil, mechanical, electrical, and electronics. Then gradually with time, the number of undergraduate branches increased. The intake also increased. We added few postgraduate programs in our institute, MTech, MBA, MCA. And right now, we are having PhD program also in our institute. So the total intake at the UG and PG level at present is more than 1,000, and there are about 95 enrollments currently in PhD program. These are the undergraduate branches that we are having in our institute. In addition to this, in 2019, we started BWalk courses also in 4 disciplines with an annual intake of 25 in each of those disciplines. Our MTech programs, we have MTech in several specializations. Most of these MTech programs are full-time, but then we have a part-time MTech program also in environmental science and engineering. Then we have MBA program, which is in full-time as well as in part-time also. And then we have masters in computer application as well in our institute. Over the period of time, our institute has got several accreditations. What I have listed here is only few recent ones. Presently, all the undergraduate programs in our institute, they are accredited by National Board of Accreditation, NBA. See, this is a huge plus for you because Once the branch is accredited, your degree gets recognized worldwide. We are also accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council NAAC in A grade cycle 1. This is an institute level accreditation. We are also ranked by NIRF under engineering category in the rank band 251 to 300, and we are also ISO 9001 certified institution. Again, we have several achievements. Again, I have listed only some recent ones over here. In 2020, recently, we got the AICTE Utkrisht Sansthan Award under category 3. Then, as Manisha Sharma Madam has also mentioned, we have got last year AICTE and Intershala Notable Mention Award for internships and placements. And BIT Durg is also acting as a mentor institute for 10 institutions of Chhattisgarh under the Margdarshan scheme of AICTE. These are our vision and mission statements. We want to become premier technical and management educational institute in the country, and we want to deliver excellent professional education, create value-based, globally competitive professionals, and achieve excellence in all our endeavors. How do we do that? We are committed to put in well-directed and honest efforts to create peace, prosperity, and growth for all stakeholders by exhibiting teamwork, commitment, and zeal to excel in all our endeavor and striving to be the best. We have several committees in our institute for smooth functioning of the various works. The first set of committees, these committees, they take care of the academic matters of the institute. You can see over here, there is a special committee that take care of our first year students. Then there are another set of committees which support the institute in various activities like training and placement, professional activities, games and sports, and so on. All these committees are headed by senior faculty members. More than 1/3 of our faculty members have PhD qualification. Some of them have done postdoctorate as well from allied institutions. All other faculty members in our institute are having postgraduate qualification, and many of them are pursuing their doctoral research as well. The faculty-student ratio and the cadre ratio, that is the ratio of professors, associate professors, and assistant professors, both these ratios are well within the limit prescribed by All India Council for Technical Education. Our faculty members are experienced as well. Several faculty members are having more than 20 years of teaching experience. Not only faculty, we have qualified and trained supporting staff as well. Definitely, they support our faculty a lot in various activities. Our faculty has again won recognition at national and international level. Myself is a member of technical member of CED7 Committee of Bureau of Indian Standard. This committee is responsible for formulating Indian standard codes related to design of steel structures in India. Our Vice Principal, Dr. Manisha Sharma Madam, received the AICTE Vishwesvaraya Best Teacher Award recently. She was also amongst the 10-member team selected by AICTE to represent India under the AICTE UK India Education and Research Initiative at London 2018. Dr. Ruby Das, Professor in Physics, she visited University of Cambridge, UK. Then Dr. M. Padmavati, Professor and Head of Computer Science and Engineering Department, and other faculty members, they visited European University in a faculty exchange program. And Dr. S. K. Sar, Professor and Head of Applied Chemistry, he visited Thailand for research collaboration in 2016. Our faculty members are also actively engaged in research work. Many faculty members have received Best Research Paper Award, and then they have also received Young Scientist Award. Our faculty members have also been awarded by NPTEL as Best Performing Course Mentors. 2 faculty members have received Lady Engineer Award by Institution of Engineers Bhilai Local Center, and our faculty members have good representation in the university as deans and chairmen and members of Board of Studies. 10 of our departments are approved as research center for doing PhD courses. Many candidates have been awarded PhD under the supervision of our faculty members, and the research work of many candidates from our institute as well as from other institutes is in progress in our institute for PhD. Our faculty members have published more than 1,000 research papers in last 5 years. They have got a fund of more than 2 crore rupees through sponsored projects. Our faculty members have also published books, written book chapters, published monographs. They have also obtained patents and software copyright in last 20 years, more than 20 numbers. And then our faculty members are also involved in testing and consultancy activities, and the total amount that they have earned in the last 5 years is more than 1 crore rupees. We have got research and academic collaboration also with several institutes worldwide. We are the zonal partner for the project of Royal Academy of Engineering UK in the area of machine deep learning and AI. We had earlier a faculty exchange program with European University. We have a faculty exchange program with NCUT Taiwan. We have tie-up with Raspberry Pi Foundation, MOU with Tata Steel, Aerosys Tech. We are the remote center of NMEICT IIT Bombay, and we are the nodal center for MOOCs under the consortium project. We have a beautiful infrastructure that supports these activities. This is the area where you will find the banks, ATM, canteen, hostels, gymnasium, parking, and this is the academic area where you will find various academic blocks, administrative blocks. There is a central library in the academic block itself, then closed auditorium. This is a very beautiful auditorium. You will definitely love to perform one day in this auditorium. Then we have an open auditorium, central workshop, sports facility, a very good cricket ground. Then there is a facility for playing basketball, volleyball. Then the entire campus is under CCTV surveillance. Then electric power is mainly through CSEB, but then we have solar panels also installed over rooftop of 2 blocks. The land area is equivalent to more than 25 football fields. In addition to civil infrastructure, we have a very good IT infrastructure and computing facilities also in our institute. There are several computer labs and centers, several desktops, laptops. The internet connectivity is also very good. We have Wi-Fi connectivity in campus and hostels, and our classrooms are enabled for online teaching. If this pandemic doesn't end soon, there is every possibility that we will be starting your online classes just after this induction program. Now let me tell you very briefly about the curriculum that you will be studying during the next 4 years and the evaluation process. Our curriculum is one of the best in the country as it is based on the model curriculum proposed by AICTE. As per that model curriculum, there are 20 credits per semester and you will earn a total of 160 credits during the course of 8 semesters. The scheme of teaching and examination consists of 5 theory and 4 practical in each semester. You will be continuously evaluated through 2 class tests and teacher assessment, and at the end of the semester there will be an end semester examination for theory as well as practicals. During the course of these 8 semesters, you are supposed to do skill development courses or internship or vocational training, and then you will be evaluated on the basis of the report that you submit. Then there will be minor and major projects also. You should choose a problem, and if you suggest a suitable solution for that problem, then you make a presentation of your work, and then finally you will have to submit a report on the basis of which you will be evaluated. In our institute, we have already implemented outcome-based education. See, nowadays this outcome-based education is a must because NBA accreditation is granted only to those institutes which have implemented this outcome-based education. We have not only implemented this outcome-based education in our institute, but then we train faculty members of other institutes also regarding this outcome-based education. The teaching learning process is as per the timetable and the lesson plan that our faculty members prepare. In addition to the regular classroom teaching, the teaching learning process is supplemented by several activities, like we conduct guest lectures by eminent experts, then we conduct seminars, webinars for our students. During this pandemic period, we have organized several webinars for the benefit of our students. We conduct in-house workshops. We take our students to industrial visits so that they get a practical exposure. Then we supplement our teaching with use of software as well. We have a scheme of encouraging bright students and assisting weak students. Then case studies, project-based and problem-based learning is an integral part of our teaching learning process. We continuously do analysis and take feedback from stakeholders for improvement, and based on their feedback, we again modify our teaching learning process so that improvement is there. There are several innovations also in the teaching learning methodology that we have been doing. Our faculty members have prepared more than 250 video lectures. Our students are also not behind. They have their own YouTube channel. They have prepared many video lectures, and the views are also more than 24 lakhs. The subscribers are also more than 72,000. We have a steel sculpture in our institute, which is one of its kind in India. Now let us come to the second part of my presentation. Here I will tell you about the 21 things that you should try to do before you graduate. The first and the foremost thing that you should be regularly doing during these 4 years of stay is exploring the institute websites, which is www.bit.ac.in. Here you will find very important and useful information regarding this academics, and then about your department, various faculty members in the department, about the facilities that are available in the department, about the laboratories, equipments in the laboratories, and then about the placement procedure, then campus life, and then several announcements are there, and then notices. All these things you must keep on regularly seeing so that you remain updated. The next thing that I would recommend to you students is you should attend all the lectures and practicals, and you should submit all the assignment well in time. This is because not only our sessional marks are awarded, they have a big weightage of attendance and regular submission of assignment. You will also get good sessional marks, and you will also get a good knowledge if you do all these things. Our library is very resourceful. I strongly recommend you to fully utilize the library facilities. In library, you will find several ebooks, several research journals, magazines, newspapers. Our departments are having very good licensed softwares also. So it is recommended that during the course of these four years, you learn few good softwares also in the field of your interest. See, once you start using the library, you do certain literature review, and then if you have learned good software, you will be in a position of doing certain good projects. And once you do a good project, you can present a paper in a conference, or even you can publish a paper in a journal as well. This is one thing that I will again recommend you to do. Exploring MOOCs offered to various platforms. Nowadays, MOOCs, massive open online courses, are being offered by Indian institutions as well as various other foreign institutions. So you should definitely prefer doing some MOOCs courses during the course of your journey in these 4 years. Again, you should explore websites of some of the world's top ranked institutions. You will have an idea what students do over there. In addition to that, you will have access to some of the top resources, that too absolutely free of charge. Very good study material is available in some websites. Now, in addition to that, you should participate in or come forward and organize events of student association of your branch. Several of our branches, all of our branches are having student association. Then you can participate in various activities organized by professional activity club of our institute. You can also join one of the student clubs in the institute. There are so many student clubs. You can join NCC, you can join NSS depending upon your interest. Oh yes, this will definitely give you immense pleasure. If you volunteer for some kind of community service, definitely if you help someone, you get a very good feeling. So you must consider doing this during the course of these 4 years and even in your future life as well. And then those who are interested in sports, they can participate in several sport events that are being organized by our institute, by the university, by other institutes. When you do all these activities, you will definitely earn a bunch of certificates. Definitely you will win also, and you will get certain awards also. See, all these things look very nice when you write in your resume. This will give you a lot of matter to write in your resume. You can also contribute an article in the departmental newsletter, which is published quarterly, or in the college magazine, which is published annually. You should also consider joining Institution of Engineers Students chapter, and you can also consider joining one of the professional societies like ACM, Association of Computing Machinery, and IEEE as a student member. See, this will give a professional look to your resume. You can also, it's not mandatory, but then you can try and learn basics of some foreign language. Again, looks very good on your resume, and definitely it will help you if you in future decide to work in some foreign country. See, all this will give you enough material for making a good profile. LinkedIn is a very good platform. You can definitely start building your profile on LinkedIn from today itself. See, nowadays the situation is like that. If the companies are in search of very good students, if they come across your LinkedIn profile and if they find it that it is very good, then there is a possibility that you may get an interview call from that company directly. So making a good profile will always help you. You can always think of making your own website or web page to showcase your skills, projects, awards, publications, community service. See, one of the advantages that you will have is you will learn a lot many things in this process. And definitely, if you have your own website, it will give a added advantage to your recruiter or interviewer. And definitely all this will help you in getting a very good internship or vocational training in a very good organization that may later on convert to a full-time job opportunity as well. So during these 4 years, you should continue exploring various options for your career, like job in MNCs, whether you want to do a job in private organization, government organization, or public sector organization, whether you want to do research, whether you want to opt a teaching job, or you may also become an entrepreneur as well. So keep on exploring the various options. Our training and placement cell will definitely help you in exploring all these options. The final thing, score at least first division. I would recommend honors in every semester. This is very, very essential because the cutoff for several companies is first division. So you must do this thing. Before I conclude, let me once again assure you that we will be doing our level best to provide you excellent professional education as per the vision statement of our institute. What we expect from you is proper utilization of time. This is very, very essential. You should properly utilize your time. Do keep involved yourself in those activities that you can write down in your resume. all other activities that are not worth writing in your resume may be considered as waste of time. Properly utilize your time during these 4 years and even later also. What will happen if you do all these things in our support? You will definitely one day become a globally competitive professional, and definitely not only a professional, you will be a human with good values. And what to do after this? You should strive to make this world a better place. Wherever you live, wherever you go, whatever career you adopt, you should always strive to make this world a better place to live in. Right now, we are eagerly waiting for you to be on the campus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening our new batch. I would also like to heartily welcome and thank Dr. Arun Arora, sir, Director BIT Durg, for constantly guiding and supporting us. Thank you so much, sir. For the past couple of decades, BIT Durg has been successful in delivering highly efficient, skillful, and innovative engineers and scholars to the nation, from which a lot of pupils have reached the pinnacle of success in their respective fields. Today, BIT Durg feels extremely proud to call amongst us two such genius personalities. Yes, I am talking about none other than our alumni, Mr. Shiva Agrawal sir and Dr. Churendra K. Sahu sir. We feel extremely proud to have you all with us, sir. I would like to welcome Mr. Shiva Agarwal, sir. I really feel proud to tell you all that Mr. Agarwal is a scientist at ISRO. Sir graduated from BIT Durg in 2012 and is currently catering in designing of space qualified DC-DC converters. Sir also cleared the ICRB examination conducted by ISRO with All India rank 27. I hand over the platform to Shiva sir. Please, sir. Sorry, sir, you are not audible.
Very good morning to all of you. Very good morning to the respected chief guest, principal sir, vice principal ma'am, dear students and honorable parents. I would like to congratulate all of you for joining the premier institute of the country. First of all, I would say every students and parents joining the institute should clap and appraise himself and his son and daughter for realizing the potential behind him. This college has got a great potential to convert you into a best technical person known as technocrats. But in this college, you also must learn the skills and create a market value for it. Actually, we in the college, we try to learn all the technical skills. But when it comes to the management part, little bit technical people are lagging behind it. So you must be able to crack the deal sitting in the AC room from the clumsy room, the place where you have invented and imagined the things you want to see in real life. When you work hard in the technical institute, you are in a very complicated environment. You have to make all the things because technical things are are very much when you put all the things together, then only the technical things come and give a result of it. In a very few words, I would like to tell you, if you really want to achieve something great, college is the best place to take risk and find the way out of it. From the very small town, Jagdalpur, college has given me the tremendous opportunity to understand and imagine the things across the global level. I wish you all one day you should stand here and share the knowledge to your next generation. Remember one theme. Ram Jethmalani, you have heard about the advocate Ram Jethmalani. Ram Jethmalani always tells that if you want to grow in life, remain in the midst of youth to energize and learn new things. Always, if you remain in the midst of youth, you learn the very new things. Today, I got the opportunity to come in college and present behind you all. So today also I learned something new in the college. College is always the place. There is no age bar to attend the college. So remember one line, college में जोखिम नहीं लिया, यही सबसे बड़ा जोखिम है life का. So take risk and do everything what you want to do in the college. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Chunendra K. Sahu, sir. Sir is currently postdoctoral research associate at the University of Cambridge and an incoming assistant professor at IIT Kanpur. Dr. Sahu graduated from BIT Durg in the year 2009 with his BE degree in mechanical engineering, then further went to IISc Bangalore for his ME degree. Sir did his PhD from University of Alberta, Canada. Dr. Sahu had All India rank 6 in GATE 2009. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhavini. So, first of all, thank you very much for giving me this chance to speak with the new incoming undergraduate student of BIT Durg. This is such a privilege. And let me congratulate all of you who are joining BIT Durg this year in 2020. I'm sure you must be very proud of yourself to have got into Chhattisgarh's best institute, which is also very well reputed across the country. So I congratulate you, and I'm sure you are going to do great in next 4 years of your time at BIT Durg, and also you are going to make great engineers out of yourself that will serve the country and across the globe. So because this is your first day, you are getting inducted, I'm sure you must be going through a mixed feeling, and that mixed feeling must be coming from feeling of excitement. You must be excited to be getting into your new journey, and also you must be anxious about what's going to happen, how you will deal with things, because engineering, especially from BIT, is not just a cakewalk. So and from my experience, I can tell you, you as a student might have more excitement, but at the same time, your parents, they might be more anxious about how you will deal with your program in BIT. And that's why I would like to tell you one short story. I'll not take a very long time, but short story, and that's my own story. And I'll tell this story in Hindi, and you'll very easily understand why I'm telling this story in Hindi. So 2005 में जब मेरा इंडक्शन हो रहा था, अभी से 15 साल पहले, तो वहां पर तब वो इन पर्सन था, बिकॉज तब कोरोना वायरस नहीं था। तो मेरे पापा और मैं, हम दोनों साथ में आए हुए थे इंडक्शन के लिए, और इंडक्शन के टाइम पे वहां पर टूर्स हो रहे थे, जिसमें सभी स्टूडेंट्स को डिवाइड कर दिए थे ग्रुप्स में, और हर स्टूडेंट ग्रुप को पूरा कॉलेज कैंपस दिखा रहे थे। एक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जो थे वो दिखा रहे थे एक एक ग्रुप को, और जो पेरेंट्स थे वो कॉलेज के बीच में वेट कर रहे थे हमारा, वो देख रहे थे कि हम किधर जा रहे हैं। तो उस बीच मैं ऑब्जर्व, मुझे नहीं पता था, बट मेरे पापा जो है मुझे ऑब्जर्व कर रहे थे कि मैं कितना लोगों से इंटरेक्ट कर रहा हूँ बाकी, और जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उन लोग के साथ बात कर पा रहा हूँ कि नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। मैं तो खैर अपने टूर में बिजी था, बट वो मुझे ऑब्जर्व कर रहे थे, जो मुझे उस टाइम नहीं पता था, बाद में पता चला। और सेम डे जब इंडक्शन हो रहा था, जब हम बड़े हॉल में थे, और जैसे आज प्रिंसिपल एंड वाइस प्रिंसिपल इन लोगों का स्पीच हुआ, वैसे ही उस दिन भी स्पीच था, एंड दैट वाज कंप्लीटेड इंग्लिश। तो इंग्लिश में स्पीच था, तो मेरे पापा को अगेन इंग्लिश नहीं आती है बिल्कुल, तो उनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, और वो मेरे पीछे बैठे हुए थे। तो वो अगेन वो स्पीच सुनने के बजाय मुझे ऑब्जर्व कर रहे थे कि मुझे कितना समझ में आ रहा है। तो ये दो चीज उस दिन हुई थी। एक, वो मुझे ऑब्जर्व कर रहे थे कि मैं लोगों से कितना अच्छे से इंटरेक्ट कर पा रहा हूँ अपने बैचमेट से, और दूसरा जो स्पीच हो रहा था वहां पर, जो एड्रेस जो चल रहे थे, वो मुझे समझ में आ रहा था कि नहीं। तो ये दोनों चीजें, जब हमारा इंडक्शन कंप्लीट हो गया, तो मेरे पापा पूछे ये दोनों चीजें, और उस समय खैर मैंने जो भी उनको जवाब दिया, बट ये चीज को बहुत सीरियसली नहीं लिया कि चलो पापा को जस्ट दिमाग में आया होगा, पूछ लिए होंगे। बट अभी बहुत कुछ सालों बाद, या फिर बाद में जब रियलाइज किया इस चीज को, तब मुझे समझ में आया कि पापा ये चीज पूछे क्यों। उसके पीछे रीजन है। रीजन ये है कि हम एक गांव से हैं, पापा हमेशा से गांव में रहे हैं, तो उनको जब गांव से आते हैं छोटे थे, तो आपके अंदर एक छोटा सा इंट्रोवर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है। आपको लगता है कि आप जब बड़े शहर जाएंगे या फिर बीआईटी जैसे कॉलेज में जाएंगे, जहाँ पर और पूरे कंट्री से बहुत सारे ब्राइट स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे, वहां पर उनका जो बेटा है वो डील कैसे करेगा। तो मेरे पापा को ये एंजाइटी था, एंग्जियसनेस था कि मैं कैसे डील करूंगा। तो वो मुझे नहीं था, मैं तो एक्साइटेड था बीआईटी जाने के लिए, बट मेरे जो पापा हैं उनको ये एंजाइटी था और एंग्सियसनेस था। तो आज आई एम वेरी श्योर जो पेरेंट्स अटेंड कर रहे होंगे उनको भी एंग्सियसनेस होगा कि आपके जो सन या डॉटर हैं वो कैसे मैनेज करेंगे। तो जस्ट आपके लिए मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ कि एक बार स्टूडेंट जैसे बीआईटी में आ जाता है, सो इट इज नाउ कॉलेज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू टेक केयर ऑफ देम। और ये कल्चर है, बीआईटी में कल्चर है कि एक बार जैसे आप अंदर जाते हैं फिर देर इज नो लेवल, देर इज नो डिफरेंस, इट डजंट मैटर कि आप गांव से आ रहे हैं या सिटी से आ रहे हैं या फिर किसी दूसरे स्टेट से आ रहे हैं, they are all equal. You know, the culture is so nice, so homogenized, you don't feel any difference. and इसीलिए आप सभी पेरेंट्स के लिए मैसेज है कि बी वेरी बहुत निश्चिंत रहिए, सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा जाएगा। एंड विद इन फर्स्ट, आई मीन फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट डे स्टूडेंट जो है एक अपनापन फील करने लगेंगे कॉलेज में। सो दैट्स व्हाट माय मैसेज फॉर द पेरेंट्स एंड फॉर स्टूडेंट्स, because this 4 is going to be very exciting for you. You are going to deal with many different things, like what the principal told you, the Professor Gupta. He gave you a list of 21 things to do during your 4 years. So out of those 21 things, there are two most important things. That first is you have to study hard and work hard. That is the most important part, and that is how you will do your engineering. And the other thing which I feel you must do or you must think of doing is having fun. That is something nobody will tell you, go have fun. But that is very important, because this 4 years is something that you are going to miss all your life. And that's why it's very important to have a balance between your studies as well as your extracurricular part, where you make friends, go for a trip together, go for dinner together, and many other things. So keep a balance, study hard, work hard, at the same time also have a lot of fun during these 4 years, and this is something you are going to miss. Okay, and with this, I would like to end my short address. It was such a pleasure speaking with all of you, and I'm sure you are going to have great time in next 4 years, and not just 4 years. You are going to get become great engineers in future, and going to serve the country and technical things across the world. And with this, thank you again very much for this opportunity to speak with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring us. With this, we come to an end of day 1 of the induction program. And I would quickly like to brief everyone with the schedule for the further days of the induction program for the class of 2024. Day 2 will be all about introduction to the departments of science, where we have 4 presentations for applied chemistry, applied physics, applied mathematics, and humanities by respective HODs. Day 3 consists of introduction to various technical departments and presentation by respective HODs. Day 4, introduction to NSS and NCC wing, NPTEL, and library. Introduction to all the clubs will be given on day 5 of the program. Day 6, we have a motivational talk. Day 7 will be all about human values and yoga. And day 8, we have some fun extracurricular activities for you all. I would like to conclude by quoting a few lines. काम करो ऐसा कि एक पहचान बन जाए, हर कदम ऐसा चलो कि एक निशान बन जाए, यहाँ जिंदगी तो हर कोई काट लेता है, जिंदगी जियो इस कदर कि मिसाल बन जाए. With this, I, your senior and also a proud BITian, once again take immense pleasure to welcome my beloved juniors, the 35th batch, to the BIT Durg family, and wish them luck for the upcoming fantastic and amazingly challenging years. Thank you.
Twin City, the hub of education for the state of Chhattisgarh, and at its heart is situated Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg. Its lush green campus provides a healthy environment for education and all-round development of students. BIT Durg, now an autonomous institute, has been the education center for lakhs of successful and innovative and hardworking engineers. In these glorious 33 years, BIT Durg has witnessed an amazing growth and is considered to be Central India's top technical institution. BIT Durg's humongous central library provides an ocean of educational resources and a peaceful study space to its students and scholars. BIT Durg has been accomplishing its motto for the past couple of decades now, that is, aspire to excel. It continues to be among one of the topmost prestigious technical institutions of the nation and pledges to deliver more such creative minds to the country for the development and betterment of the society.